Now let's say you're working with multiple images, right? Let's open another image. I think I have it on the download. Okay, let me just open this. Let's say I have this also. So I want to take this image to this file. Where's the file? Okay, this is a file. I want to take it. So what I'm going to do is I will just click, hold the left button on my mouse, and just drag and move it to this and drop it here. Now I have two images, right? I have two images. Just that it's very big. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our move tool to reduce the size, right? And carry it. Reduce the size and carry it, right? Remember? Good. Now remember we said that when you're done resizing, what next to do is to apply transformation. So I'll just click here, apply transformation. So I want to quickly select this image. So what would I do? I told you about the best to the object. Best you use the second of the selection. I'll just drag on it. Now this happened because it's literally sitting on another workspace. So what we'll just do is let's delete this. How do we delete? You can just hit delete on your keyboard, or you can drag it and drop it on this trash bin. Now this is the layer palette. Now this is trash, or delete layer. This is to create new layer. This is to group. This is our adjustment layer. This is marks. All those things we're going to explain them as time progresses. So let's just delete this, right? Delete this. Let's come here and trim it. This is very uniform. So I can just, now this is left, right? So how do I remove this? I'll just go to my rectangle tool. I'm trying to combine the different tools. I need to, if I click now, everything is done. Into Z. So I want to remove just this one. I need this marquee. So I'll just hold my Alt key and it changes to what? Of course I'm using rectangle marquee too, so it changes to what? Minus. There's one minus under it, so I'll just drag on it to remove it, right? Then I can zoom and hold the space bar to pan, right? There's a selection here that is left, so I can go to my selection. I use my magic wand. Now I want to add it, so I can use my magic wand. I hold my plus, or I can come and click here. This is to add selection, so I just click on it. Oh, sorry, it just added everything. So I'm supposed to subtract. This is already a selection, so I'm supposed to subtract. So I'll just use subtract here, or I'll hold my Alt key. So I'll click on subtract, I'll click on it, then automatically. So what I love doing is I'll just right click on it and apply this copy. Now you notice that when we're talking about trimming images, I'll teach you that, but this is just a basic class, so I want you to get that straight. You notice there's an outline round. There's a way you can remove the outline neatly, but when we get to that stage of the class, I'll let you know, right? But let's just move this. I'll move this here. And I have multiple images, so I can just trim. I'll reduce or resize it. Just resize it. Right. Then I can bring in my ruler. If I want. Just my ruler. This is ruler here. Just disappeared. I can use ruler to maybe adjust. Say for example, you want to do maybe for the height. You want them to have equal height. Now let me take this out. I have trimmed one picture. Let's bring this in. I'll teach you how to trim hair anytime you can sell. So let's take this down. I just want to have something a bit equal. Of course, it can be equal because this picture is not full as this picture. So, but we'll just want to try to make sure that they are of the same height, kind of like a bit realistic. So remember I'm using my move tool right now to resize. You see where it's very important for us to edit. Let me talk about them one after the other. So the jaw, let's say the jaw should come together. Depending on the height. Remember this guy's hair, when the lady's hair is plenty, so it's full. So let's have this. So I'm gonna shift this up a little. So I can use my ruler to actually adjust and get the face measurement. Be sure that I'm actually on track. Like information, right? Now instead of drawing all this, I can use grid. I want to take out the ruler, just drag it out. I use grid lines, show grids. This is grids. I don't need to, I just take it out. Now the smart guides, basically, let me explain what it does. Now if you're moving, there's no line trying to tell you that it's aligning, it's not aligning. But that smart guide, if it's on, it literally helps you to know whether the thing is. Did you see this purple line? Did you see the pink line? You know, telling you that okay, it's aligning. Did you see another pink line? That's what is called smart guide. You know, let's say we drew object, you know, from the start, for example. Now, even did you notice that it's helping you know that okay, now this is aligning the center, though vertically. Then if you try it up, it's aligning. You see, that's what the smart object, the smart guide, that's what it does. So, like good. This is it's telling you that it's aligned to the center, perfectly, both vertically and horizontally. So it helps me basically to have an alignment to good. So that's working with multiple images. Talked about ruler, talked about grids, and let's say we want to undo the steps. I talked about it already before. You just use what shortcut Ctrl Z, or you use what's your history bar. Go to history, go on your history, and you see that you can actually be taking steps back to the history bar. Or you want to just come fresh, you can just come fix the beginning of the file when it was open. So that's that about, you know, the shortcut. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Shift Z. You know, you can come here to edit. You can see it here. Undo state change, Ctrl Z, redo, Ctrl Shift Z, and all of that. Toggle last. You can also toggle last with Ctrl Alt Z. So with practice, you get to know these things one after the other. So, but I want you to have that. You take out time to watch the video so that you can get it very well. Then let's go to adjusting colors. So let me just take this to. Let's go to adjusting colors. Basically, adjusting colors with a new adjustment panel. So before then, I want to show you how to autocorrect colors. You can come to image. Take for example, maybe you didn't like the way it came out, and you just want to adjust onto what image auto tune. Did you see that the image changed? Let me undo. Then let's go to autocorrect. Did you see that the image is also changed? Right? So this is not the best of it anyway, but because there's some images that literally would not work out fine with autocorrect or to adjust. It could be a little bit too much, or it's just not it at all. So you have to be careful when you use it. Just use your discretion. And also color. Did you see that? Okay. So however, let's now move to the adjustment panel. Now this is the adjustment panel. You click on adjustment panel here. Remember, this is the layer bar, layer palette. Now this is the adjustment palette. Now this is what it does basically. It helps you to just adjust brightness, backgrounds, contrast, the black and white, you know, levels, and all of that. We're going to do it in a very professional way, amazing. So, but I just want to do an overview basically. You know, then this is brightness. Now when you click on it, it automatically creates another layer for you here. So now when you click on it, it brings out its own properties where you can do the settings. This is for brightness, where you can select the brightness, you know. Now if you don't want it to apply on the background, if you notice the background is also affected, but you don't want it to affect the background, so you can just click on this. It's to click marks. What it does is it will make this one enter inside this. This now becomes this picture now becomes a container for every adjustment you do. So when I click on it now, it doesn't affect the background, it only affects the image. So let me click on this, adjust. Adjust it now. The background is not affected. You know, background is not affected. So this is for what? Brightness and contrast. So, but it's not good that you overuse it. Just a little bit is very okay. So because you're editing a picture, so it should look real. It shouldn't be too much. It shouldn't be too dark or too light. You know. Something like this is bad. Something like this is wrong. Something like this is wrong. So you don't have to do that, right? Like this is wrong. So it's a little much here and there. There's something little. Now this is before. This is the after. Now before and after. When I click on this eye, to make it, if it's on, this is visible. If it's off, it means it's up and up. You understand it? So great. So that's that. Then the next one is what the levels. Of course, it works like this too. You know, gives you all those ones. The one here controls the darkness of the color, while this one controls the brightness of the color. So on this video, try to create a balance. You understand it? And this also affects, when you drag it to the right, affects the brightness of the color. When you drag it to the left, it affects the darkness of the color. You can see how very dark it is. So that's for the. Of course, don't forget the fact that you can always use the clip marks to clip every effect you want inside, right? So that the background itself is not affected. Alright, so that's that. So let me turn that off. This is a curve. The way it works is the same thing, we do the same thing. So we just have to drag that, and this is the one. This is that. So, but with time we'll get to know all of this in details. So this is brightness, this is hue and saturation, where you can this hue and saturation, where you can actually adjust. Let me delete this one. I'm using it here. Where you can actually adjust the color. Did you see how it literally blended with the background? You know, I know you don't want to have something like this anyway, but you can actually adjust colors, you know, with this hue and saturation. Of course, we're going to get to working with colors and all of that again. So that's that. Then this is the color balance, where you can have a color balance. Take this. You can have a color balance. You're trying to balance the color with the background. You know. You see that? You see that blend? You know. So all this would be explained to you as we move on. Then this is the black and white. Black and white, where you can convert it to black and white and say adjust, you know, the tune. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. You know, this is bad. You know, this is bad. But to just make it more, let me delete it, bring it in again. The box it here. You want. If you want, there's a little adjustment here and there about the image running. You see that it didn't really affect the background because we clip masked it inside. So that's very important that if you want the effect to just apply to the image, and you just apply clip mask, you know, in the image. You know, then this photo filter, this is the channel, all this amazing stuff I'm going to show you in our subsequent classes. So